What's going on, everybody? Thought I'd make a 1-year ownership review of a 22 Ram 1500. And this truck, this is my personal truck, by the way. I'm not sponsored by Ram or anybody at all. I just drive a lot for my job. I drive about 4,000 miles a month, and I decided to opt for the Ecodiesel. So I'll just be doing a quick ownership review. I'll go over the fuel economy stats, which that's probably the reason why everybody is watching this thing. And I can tell you it won't disappoint. And I can already say I haven't had too many issues with this thing. All I've had to do is change the oil and do recall repairs and put those side steps in, because my truck didn't come with it. Like I said, this is a 22. It's got the midnight package, the Ecodiesel, and I got the window sticker inside, so I'll show y'all a video of it and go over it. So as of January of this year, they no longer make the Ecodiesel. There's still some out there, and I just hope this video helps you out if you're looking to purchase one and use it, you know, whether it be for just driving on the highway for a lot of miles, or, you know, towing is great on this thing too. So let's go ahead and get into it. So just to let y'all know, I don't drive my truck 15,000 miles a year, and it's not a driveway princess, so to speak. I bought this truck at the end of April in 22, and it is now the middle of May. So that's probably what, about 58,000 miles a year. So yes, I do drive this truck a lot, and it is well used. Luckily for me, my job pays for my fuel, so pretty thankful on that. And that does help out a lot, because for a while, especially last year during the summertime, diesel was like $5.50 a gallon. And now in Texas, it's about $3 a gallon, which is about the same price as unleaded. So I just filled up this morning, actually, and that's my current trip odometer. That's about where I'm at, 28.5. And this I will say, this trip odometer is pretty accurate for this thing. I'm not gonna lie, because most of the time, you know, the things are fibbing a little bit, especially on my F-150. It would say, you know, like 24.5, 25, and then I do the hand calculation and it'd be like 22 or 21.5. But this thing's pretty fair. If I go about 900 miles on a tank, that's about like 28.5, but that's if I'm not heavy footing it. I will say, with the 33-gallon tank, you're guaranteed 700 miles. I can 100% guarantee you. In Texas, speed limits are high. People do like 80, 90 down the road, and you know, if you're doing 75, you're still getting blown past. So yeah, let's go ahead and I'll show you the window sticker, and we'll go through that. All right, so this is my window sticker. So the base price is $43,555. That's cute. 3-liter 3rd gen. Like I said, pertaining to you know, issues or mechanical issues, first gen Ecodiesels, I'm well aware of that. They definitely do have a bad rap. I've heard many things say that they used the wrong oil, that the engine was designed poorly, but I think with the 3rd gen, I think 80% of the motor is entirely new, whatever statistics they have. But I can tell you it's a step up from the 1st gen. The 2nd gen, I don't have too much experience with. There's plenty of power here. It's a diesel, so it's going to be a little slow with the turbo lag. Yeah, it's been a good motor so far. Going into the optional equipment, got the granite crystal, got the night edition, so that's blacked out mirrors, headlight lamps, the wheels are blacked out, and then got the big horn level 2, so that comes with steering wheel, heater, and your butt cookers. I don't know exactly what the level 1 has. Yeah, you got Bluetooth. I only have the 8.4-inch screen. I don't know about y'all, the 12-inch is just too much. It's too distracting. This is perfect, you know, especially somebody that's out on the road. You know, it would be good if you could have a 12-inch, you know, to stream Netflix or Hulu or whatnot. And then going down here, you got the 3-liter turbo diesel engine. I think it increased $500 for 23. Bigger maintenance-free battery, whatever that's worth, 33-gallon, and then the trailer brake. So that was the MSRP. I purchased it for about $8,000 off MSRP. So I think the drive out came out to like 51 and some change. I bought it at a very high volume dealership. I'm sure this dealership is famous in all the Ram forums, which is how I found it, but I'm not paid by them, not sponsored by them. I had a really good experience with them. It's Mark Dodge in Lake Charles, Louisiana. So if you're looking for a Ram truck, that's the place to go. Everybody is cool there. They're a bunch of good guys over there. Buying process was seamless, and they'll deliver your vehicle within 250 miles. Yeah, really good process, and really good guys over there. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'll move on to the engine bay and talk about, you know, the maintenance and something I already did to the truck. So let's go ahead and pop this and let's go take a little look. So you got the little 3-liter Ecodiesel, little Italian pizza motor. I already installed a cold air intake. It's the AFE Momentum. It's a pretty big bulky thing. The install was not hard. The only difficulty I had was getting back there to that back clamp. That was kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, all it is, it's just clamps and hoses. Just connect them and torque them down. I can tell you, not a real big notice in power or fuel economy. I maybe got half an mpg out of this thing. I didn't really feel any more responsiveness. The turbo noise is loud. Well, I mean, it increased in volume as, you know, the more worn in the motor got, but was it worth the $400? Time will tell. It's just kind of more of a thing, you know, okay, now it's breathing better. Hopefully it'll get more air and all that, yada, yada, yada. But anyways, so the only 2 recalls that I had on the truck were the rear view backup camera and the tailgate latch. And that's it. Fingers crossed, nothing else goes bad. It's been a good truck so far for 61,000 miles. And I hope nothing catastrophic happens, because I did not buy the extended warranty. And change the oil, don't beat on it too hard, and you'll get it taken care of. Let me show you some other stuff that I did as well. So some of you hardcore Ram guys, you probably know that these are not the factory side steps. These are just some cheapo $170 side steps from Amazon. They look pretty darn good, I'm not gonna lie, and they get the job done. And it was really easy to install. I should have filmed it, but it was in a weekend when I was in a rush. Didn't have much time to do anything. Yeah, you just get the whole side runner. You have these 3 brackets, and then it just screws in. There's already those 3 bolts right there, and you just screw them in. Do that for that. Then you have a metal piece right here where you can screw in these bolts, add a washer to them, and then they're good to go. And you got yourself some running boards, so you're not busting your ass getting in and out of your truck. For all you short kings out there. Yeah, the only person that complained to me was my aunt. She's like 5'1". Another thing I want to point out is with the tires, these tires are really good. They have plenty of tread life left, but I just went ahead and ordered a set because this one has a big old gash in it, probably somewhere. And it's my fault because I didn't rotate them. So rotate your tires or else this will happen. You'll get flat spot, rear driver's side tire. Let me go over here. This tire is horrible. I'm probably gonna have a blowout, but that's okay. But no, these tires are really good. They have good wet and dry traction. This one's different. I replaced this one. This is a used one. It's a 2-year-old tire because I got a flat tire and those other tires weren't bad at the time. Here's this other side step. And also another thing is these Mopar floor mats, I would say they're pretty much just as good as the WeatherTech ones. And it was only like $145 add-on from the factory. I mean, these things are awesome. Let me move this out of the way. They're super easy to clean. Just get some simple green, spray it on there, scrub it down, power wash it off, then bam, you're good to go. Yeah, you got this storage cubby back here. I don't know if that's a bighorn for the level 2 or level 1, or I don't know if it's on every, I assume on the Tradesman, it's probably different. Well, if you're wondering too, this is not the correct bumper for this truck. So I'll include a picture later on in the video. Yeah, 2 months after I bought the truck, I was driving on a backcountry road going from one town to another town, and a little deer decided to jump out in front of me and destroy the front bumper on my car. So it was a heavily wooded area. It came in right here. It hit it. It actually did some damage because these bumpers are steel bumpers, I think. It wrecked this thing, and then there's flaps within the grill. Yeah, the truck was two months old, and it had like 4,000 or 5,000 miles already on it. It sucked, but you got to do what you got to do. Another thing I did for the interior is the all LED lights. Those 2 are now LED. This one and the other light over there is now LED, and then that one's an LED as well. They're from Lasfit. They're pretty darn good lights. I'm not even gonna lie. They're very bright at night. They've lasted a year so far because I installed them once I bought the truck. I just have cloth seats. The cloth seats are pretty easy to clean. They don't stain too bad. The door panels get pretty dusty. Not too much side wear on this bolster. I'm really surprised because on the F-150s, the older body style ones, man, those cloth seats just used to get torn up all the time. I have this little thing protecting it. That's pretty much all I can think of. Fuel economy, probably the best looking truck on the market right now. F-150 is pretty good looking, but this thing is pretty mean. You guys are looking to get an Ecodiesel. Hopefully this helps you. You know, I'm not paid by anyone. Nobody's telling me what to say or do. I bought this truck with my own hard-earned money and driven it very well. 61,000 miles in about a year. So hopefully if you're looking to buy one or get one, hopefully this helped you out. Thanks for tuning in, and y'all be good.